traits. Our personality traits are made up primarily by the emotions that we memorize. So now, if emotions are the end product of experience, and we can remember experiences better because we can remember how they feel. You remember how you felt during 9/11. You can tell me exactly where you were and who you were with. You remember the birth of your children or your wedding or going on a vacation. You can remember that because the experience changed your internal chemical state. And because you can notice the change in your internal chemical state, you pay attention to what does it. So a person then memorizes an emotional state that becomes part of their personality. And that emotion becomes so stable within their being, they become so familiar with it, that now they say, I am unhappy, I am unworthy, I am insecure. If emotions are the end product of past experiences and the person's living by the same emotion every day, they're literally thinking in the past. So there's a gap between the way the person appears, how they present themselves to the world, and then there's how they really feel. And that gap between how they appear and how they really feel is determined by the amount of emotions that they memorize. So now they can think positively all they want. They could have the biggest dream board, but if it doesn't have an emotional quotient in which they begin to feel the joy and the passion of that event, and they're still living the rest of their day in fear or anxiety or unworthiness or insecurity, their mind is connected to the past, and so they'll always keep creating more of the past. So the personal change that has to take place is the person has to begin to realize what emotion, remember, emotion is energy in motion, what emotion am I embracing every day? Because if emotion is energy in motion and the person experiences the same emotion every single day, they're freezing energy in their life to be exactly the same. There is no available energy to create with. So then they have to begin to unmemorize that emotion and begin to transmute that fear or that insecurity or that guilt into another emotion. And that process